the Hopi and the Mayan coming forward and talking about the prophecies. And they feel also that indigenous people everywhere should be sort of connecting with this gathering. And the crystal skull may be an important ingredient in that. So I'm just throwing that out with you. This would be happening in Hopi land. And I wonder if you have been to the Hopi.
Well, I'm a very good friend and someone I really care about, respect, is Grandfather Martin, and he's the elder, and he's the prophet for the Hopi Nation.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I am very much for the Hopis, and I believe in their work and what they're doing.
And have you brought the skull to the Hopi?
Yes, I have. That was one of my...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was drawn to do, and we did that this year.
Okay.
And we met with them several times. Just a matter of fact, the last time was just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you were probably right near me. I now live in Sedona.
Sedona, okay. Yeah, I was in Sedona. I was in
Because I thought I heard that you'd been around.
Yeah, I was in Scottsdale. Well, let's see, 2 weeks ago I was in, it wasn't even 2 weeks ago, it was last week. I was in Sedona. I was in Angel Valley doing a lecture for Angel Valley.
Okay.
But 2 weeks before that, I was in Scottsdale. And then from Scottsdale, I went to up to Sedona, and we did some work with the Hopi and stuff. It was pretty interesting. Did you ever hear of the crystal orb?
No.
No.
Crystal orb is a very special thing. It was found in about 30 years ago by a gentleman called Ray Brown. And if you look on some of the internet, you could probably find some of that. He was really big at the time. But Ray Brown was scuba diving on this island of Bimini, or near Bimini.
I've heard this story.
Okay,
incredible story.
Yeah, and he went under,
yes,
and they found this in a pyramid.
Yes.
Okay, well, the people that were with him went back out looking for stuff, and they were mysteriously killed. But he was left, and he passed away a couple of years later, and he gave the orb to his teacher, telling him never to show the orb to anybody till the right time.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well. I did a show for NBC, and it was about the crystal skull and me looking for stuff in Central America, the one I was talking about. And when I was doing this, he watched it, and he saw the skull, and he saw me, and he felt like he felt that he had to show the orb to me, and they needed to be together. But he thought that was ridiculous because he didn't know where I was or anything. So what happened is I was going out there for a lecture to an area where to these two people, and they said they had a friend there, and the friend they were talking about the orb, and she said, "I know where it is, but I can't tell you." But they said, "Well, you tell him that the skull's coming. Maybe he wants to see it." And when they did that, he was all excited. We brought the orb and the skull together, and when we brought the orb and skull together for the first time, we did it twice. The second time, something different happened, but the first time, the skull turned white. And the orb turned gold.
Wow.
Wow, wonderful.
Wow.
But the thing is, the amazing thing about this is, I have a picture and I can show it to you.
I would love to see this.
Yes, we would.
Very much.
Absolutely.
I read about this orb in Charles Berlitz's book on the Bermuda Triangle many years ago, and I've never forgotten about it. It lodged in my mind. I thought, this is incredibly important, but I thought it had disappeared.
It did disappear for all these years until it just came out. And what happened is, the orb, it's a crystal ball and has 3 pyramids built inside of it. But and it's pure crystal. But when we put them together, the skull turned white and the orb turned gold. If you look around his hand, you can see white light shooting around.
That is amazing. Do you have plans to do more, to work more with the skull and the orb?
Oh, of course, yeah. We're working very good together. Matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, I was able to get together with them again. And when we did it this time, the skull turned blue, and there was blue light going all over the ground. And the next day, we were in this room that had yellow tablecloths and yellow walls. And you're looking at through the viewfinder on the camera, and it was yellow walls and yellow tablecloth. And when you took the picture, the skull turned blue, the tablecloth turned blue, and the walls turned blue. And and he did 20. We took about 15 pictures, and every time it did the same thing.
Incredible.
So some pretty strong energy. It's Atlantean orb and Atlantean skull get together. It's a major. I think it was like a connection, an old connection is what it felt like.
And there must be more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's more, and that's what we're doing right now. Is we're putting a call out to try to bring this stuff forward.
Yes, because
I believe a lot of the ancient people, the Mayas or whatever, have some of this stuff in their own possession that they're afraid to bring out because they know if it comes out that the government tries to take it away from them.
Right.
Yes. And the Tibetans, they'll have something up there too, without any doubt at all. Yes.
Yeah, and I think maybe even there's some here in Australia. I think the Aborigines might have a skull.
Okay.
And there's a possibility when I bring this skull down there, we might bring the skulls together. And if that happens, I think that could be a major thing.
Yes.
That might be one of the reasons why I'm here.
I understand, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you feel that you're on a great sense of mission, and you're not totally sure what it is, but you're going down this river.
Yeah, just going with the flow.
You're going with the flow.
Yeah,
we really understand this. We're
the journey is the journey is the message. Well, that's wonderful. And for the sake of the camera, can you please tell us tell us your name and?
My name is Bill Homann.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
And the original person who had it was Anne.
Okay, it was found by F.A. Mitchell Hedges and Anna Mitchell Hedges. F.A. Mitchell Hedges was a famous British explorer, and there's people that need people to know about, because in this day and age you don't have any heroes, and they were heroes, and they did they walk, didn't just do the talk, they did the walk. And that's what's pretty neat. So that's one of the reasons I go around, is to get people to know about their lives.